Hey guys, Sean with Custom Offsets TV, all on YouTube. I am back, baby. We got a vehicle spotlight for you. It's gonna be 2016 Chevy 1500. It's gonna be high country on a 7-inch rough country, some 22s and 35s. Let's go.
That is awesome, dude.
That was nuts. What wheels and tires and a lift kit'll do to a pickup truck, isn't it?
Totally different truck.
Yeah, it's not even ball.
And exactly what I want. I'll never drive a stock truck ever again. I've always been a lift guy. Every truck I've had, the first thing I do is buy a close to stock truck, and I don't know, I guess it's just a persona. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do for a grill, but I'm gonna do the whole front end first. I'm not 100% sure what I'm gonna do, but I'm gonna do some front end work, and then I'm gonna do the exhaust. Sure. And I know what I'm gonna do right away after is a custom offset sticker in my back window. I'm Kevin, this is my 2016 High Country, and custom offsets just made it exactly the way I want it. And I'm a very happy customer.
So like I said, we got the 2016, it's gonna be the high country, so we'll show you some of the bells and whistles that come on these bad boys. What we did for suspension, like I said, is the 7-inch rough country lift. I just talked to Banker and he said that everything went together really well. Super happy with it. If you haven't seen our rough country review with Banker there, you can go check out The Truth About Rough Country if you have any questions on that, but still seeing a ton of them that people are having us put in. So still a popular lift. I don't think that's ever gonna change. And then for wheels, it's gonna be the 22 by 10 Fuel Mavericks, and they've got the machine face. So you kind of get that chrome matching without the care issues of chrome and the winter issues with chrome. So the machining is super popular when they're with like the high countries when you got a lot of chrome trim. And then for tires, it's gonna be wrapped in the 33 12.5 Kenda Klever MT, which is a fairly new tire. Hasn't been out for a ton of time. You can see kind of how that matches up on the 10 wide with the 12.5. And then these are gonna be -24 offset. So 22 by 10, -24. So we'll show you that lip. It's got a good sized lip on it. And then remember, the reason we use a bill is 6 inches, so it gives you a good idea. Your 12-inch wides will typically be about 6 inches. Your 10 wide -24, you're hoping for about 4 inches, which you'll see is all day on the Fuel Maverick. That's why it's one of the most popular wheels. This was actually our most popular wheel of 2017, going into 2018, still holding its title. And then for trimming, you'll see we just had to do a little bump back here. And if you go full crank and slamming in and out of driveways, it's still gonna rub a little bit, but that's what if you don't wanna start cutting into here and moving all this metal, that's what you're gonna have, is just that touch of rub on a 7-inch with the 33s and the 10 wides. And then up front, you'll see we trimmed the valance, just gave it a new clean look to get it out away from the tire. And then the liner on the inside, if you look inside of there, Lawson, you'll see there's actually a screw that we're running right into that crash bar that's up there, and that'll pull that front liner forward just a couple inches and get it away from that tire so you can go full lock and it's not gonna rub on the front at all. As far as stance, if you look down the side of the truck, you'll see with those 10 wide wheels and then the 12.5 tires, she does stick out. probably right around that 2-inch mark, so shouldn't have any issues in the state of Wisconsin. You'll see with the rough country lift, the front is out probably about 1 3/4 inches more than the rear because it is a knuckle lift. So there's new lift knuckles on here, which are pushing that front out. If you wanted that to match up, which some guys will do, they'll do 1 3/4 inches, 1.75-inch Boris spacer, a pair of them in the rear, and that'll bring the rear out so that they match front to back. As far as the rest of the truck, like I said, it's the high country, so it's gonna have all the bells and whistles. You'll see it's got that new 2016 front end on there with all the LED accent lighting, projector headlights, and LED fogs and everything. And then the chrome caps on the mirrors, the chrome handles, the chrome trim underneath, the chrome trim down here, high country badges. You see he's got the bed rails and a tonneau cover on the truck. He also put in some swing cases. I've got these on CO2, absolutely love them. These things are insanely convenient. Basically just pop and you can get into pretty much all of your stuff and it's not rolling around in the back of your truck or stacked up in the back seat. As far as the interior, you'll see first, I guess I'll show you the 35% up front. So the 20% would be a match, 35% keeps the officers from asking you so many questions all the time while your window tint's too dark, but it still gives you kind of that match. You'll see it's got the power steps. That's gonna be a GM option, especially on the high country. They're gonna come with the power steps right from the factory. And then it's gonna have that, I don't know what, I can't remember the name of the color. I'm gonna call it cashmere so it sounds really important and cool. And then wood trim, of course. It's the high country interior. All the options, it's got the sunroof up there, moonroof. And then in the rear, you'll see this is a crew cab, so it's a full back seat. He's got it flipped up. Just went through and cleaned it up for him. So Kevin drove here from about 2.5 hours north up by my hometown, up by the Upper Michigan border to have us build his truck. So looking forward to seeing his reaction. He's gonna be here in about an hour to come get it. So we'll go do some final touch up and detail on it and then the truck's gonna be all set for him. I think that's pretty much it. You'll see the high country on the rear here. The rear bumper is paint to match. So that back bumper blends in well with the rest of the truck, looks really good. And that's pretty much all I'm gonna know about that. That's your 2016 Chevy 1500 on a 7-inch rough country, some 22x10s and some 35's. Peace.